Alright, so I'm in East Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania. My mom is getting some type of a test done. I'm not really sure what it is. It's kind of one of those, once you hit 50 and above, you need to take those annual tests. It's one of those. She's on the 3rd floor of this building. She told me the test is going to take like 30 minutes or so, so I found this beautiful workspace right here that I can use while she's upstairs. There's a nice coffee maker right there. There's some snacks right there. I don't eat the snacks, I'm eating healthy, but there is a coffee maker. It's a little bit creepy because there's a bunch of offices with lights on and conference rooms and nobody's in them. So it's a little odd, but I figured before I jump into my work, I would talk to you about how it's impossible to get wealthy at a job. Now let me start off by saying this, I'm not knocking jobs. It's okay, it's actually even great to have a job because having a job is what teaches you to have a steady income, to have a steady work ethic, something that you do just about every single day. And that thing that you do every single day, you get paid for. That's called linear income. You go to work, you get paid. You don't go to work, you don't get paid. But it's nice because as long as you show up and you do your job, you're gonna have some kind of income coming in for you. And for some people, they want to stay there their whole life, and that is totally cool. If that's where you want to be, if that's what you want to do, if that's your dream actually, whatever job you have, by all means, that's a phenomenal thing. Now, I want to talk to the people that think a little bit outside the box like me. I've had a job, and it was great. I mean, it taught me a lot. And I don't know if I'm weird or what, but I feel like a job never gave me everything that I wanted. You know, I never really had the time freedom or the financial freedom. It didn't really give me much except a steady income, which was what I needed at the time. But now I'm at a point in my life and in my mentality where I want more. It doesn't mean that I'm not content with what I have. It's just that I want to see what it is I can do with the time that I have on earth. And having a boss that puts a cap on my potential is not exactly something that I want to do for life. So here's the thing about business ownership. Let me start off by saying that it's risky. Just like anything else in life, everything is risky. A lot of people tell me, oh, I have a safe job. I'm like, no, you don't. You can get fired tomorrow. So everything is risky. But business ownership is risky because if you're the business owner, everything falls on you. Anything that happens in the business, anything that happens with the business, any customers, anything at all, it falls on you because you're the business owner. So number one, business ownership can be risky. But number two, the one thing I love about business ownership is you can work as hard as you want and make as much money as you want. Why is this? Because you own the business. No one's telling you when to close down. No one's telling you when to go home. Nobody's telling you when to take vacation, none of that stuff. You own the business, which means you can decide how much you want to make, how fast you want to make it, and when you want to work and when you don't want to work. And that reason alone is why you can't get wealthy at a job. Because with a boss or with a company that oversees what you do, that writes out your paycheck for you, there's a cap. There's a glass ceiling that you cannot go past until somebody allows you to. But when you own the business, you are the cap. You are the glass ceiling. You can go as high as you want and as high as you allow yourself to. Again, I'm not downing jobs. Jobs are good to give yourself some reliable income because with business, things can happen. There can be good months, there can be bad months, and things like that can happen. So jobs are great for a reliable source of income every single month. As long as you show up and do a good job, you're going to get some kind of payment for your work. But with business ownership, you decide where the cap is. You decide how much money you make, how fast you can make it, and where and when you make money. There's risk. There's risk with that. And I don't know if it's just me, but I'm willing to take that higher risk for that higher reward. I don't want somebody to tell me what I'm worth. I don't want somebody to write my paycheck for the rest of my life. I want to tell myself what I'm worth, and you can do the exact same thing if you choose to. All right, time to get to work. Okay, I think Mom's ready. Ready?
Hi, where are you?
I was right back here.
Oh, I'm really looking for you. I went to look in the car and I didn't see.
Look at this quote for Zig Ziglar.
See, it says, I would rather train someone and lose them than not train them and keep them.
Zig Ziglar, I'm telling you. I'm so happy that they had that on the wall. He's an amazing speaker. Unfortunately, he passed away, I think, a few years ago, but I've listened to so many of his videos. He's a great speaker on like personal development and business, so if you ever get the chance, Zig Ziglar, I would definitely check him out. I highly suggest his stuff. This is literally solid ice. All right, we did good. We're headed home now. Good?
Yeah.
How'd it go?
Oh my God, how do they do all this? My arms and my leg hurts because they put this You know when they do your pressure?
Yeah.
But they do it here twice and then the legs
Oh,
twice.
like blood pressure?
All they should know. What they did is the test had request.
And it's snowing. Again. Just laying some salt out. Okay, so a couple hours have gone by. Just been working from home just because the snow has been nuts. It's literally been snowing again. Snow all up in my pant legs, man. A lot of snow, it's really cold. Either way, I'm headed to Jenny's right now. I'm excited to see my lady. Sometimes you just need nights like this, you know what I mean? Made it. Emma. Nice beanie.
Beanie.
What's up?
Kayla, that's my boyfriend.
So Jenny has something going on for college. I don't really know what it is. I think it's a conference call for like her little group for the project that they're doing.
Hopefully.
I think I'm just gonna sit down and edit. This is probably the earliest I've ever edited a video ever. It's like 7 o'clock right now. I think I'm just gonna end this right